What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Idaho Rifleman. Today we've got the 45s back. This one is a Ruger Vaquero 45 long Colt. It's got a 5 3/4 inch barrel. This one is the Rock Island Armory 1911 45 ACP. It's the Commander Special, so it's got the shorter 3-inch barrel. So we'll be putting these two to the test in a part 2 of the 45 Ballistics. We've got some freshly melted gel set up downrange, and I've got 5 different types of ammo that we're going to demo. So let's get started. Alright, everybody, for the ammo today, we've got 5 different types, 3 for the 1911 and only 2 for the 45 Colt revolver. For the 45 Colt, we have Hornady Lever Evolution, which I know is a rifle round, but it's the only thing I could find in a hollow point type of ammo. It's a 225 grain FTX with 950 FPS at the muzzle, and I have Bitterroot Valley ammunition, a 255 grain Cowboy Action rounded flat point, which I have no ballistic data for right now. I'll have to look it up and I'll drop it in the description down below. And for the 1911, we have Hornady American Gunner 45 Auto 185 grain XTP with 970 FPS at the muzzle. We have Remington Golden Saber 45 ACP plus P that we're going to try out. It's 185 grain brass jacketed hollow point. It's putting out 1140 FPS at the muzzle. And then we have Sig 45 Auto 230 grain full metal jacket, putting out 850 FPS at the muzzle. That's the ammo, that's the ballistics. Let's load up and do some shooting. We're going to start old school with the 45 Colt. This is the FTX Lever Evolution round. Let's go take a look. Okay, we have our fresh gel up front. Nice entrance, nice wound channel. A round dropped. It looks like it might have skipped off the bottom of the table just a little bit, but it turned around and it's facing backwards now. And if you'll notice, this gel I haven't cut down yet. It's still got the resting places from the hunting ballistics videos, but I've got it turned around so there's no actual entrance holes or any wound channels beyond to this point. They all came from this way. There's our 45 Colt flex tip. And keeping it old school with our Cowboy Action rounded lead nose. And again, we're about 5 yards back. Let's go take a look at that. We had a good hit in our fresh gel. Really nice channel. And that went all the way through. There's our exit hole right there. That went through 32 inches of gel. Just zipped right through it. Alright, now we've got the 1911 185 grain XTP Hornady American Gunner. Let's go see how that one did. We had a good hit. Nice wound channel right here. And this gel is a little bit cloudy. If you look, here's our round. And it stopped just about maybe 1.5 inches shy of where the 45 Colt flex tip landed. Pretty close. Let's see how the full metal jacket performs, and then we'll go to the Plus P. We've got the 230 grain full metal jacket. Let's go take a look at that one. So we had another good hit. This wound channel, it zipped again right through the second block. Looks like it had a pretty good energy dump right there. But again, passed right through our 32 inches of gel. There's our exit hole. And it missed the other wound channels from the previous hunting ballistics rounds, just like the 45 Colt did. So both full metal jacket type rounds went through 32 inches of ballistics gel. Now we've got our Remington Golden Saber Plus P hollow point. Let's see how it performs. Let's have a look. Okay, we had a solid hit. Big energy dump right here at the beginning. And that round stopped just short of 16 inches. Stayed in the first block. Had pretty good expansion. But our American gunner made it a good 6 inches further. So, I'm going to take one more shot of the Plus P and see if we get anything different, and then we'll dig these rounds out. Second shot of the Remington Golden Saber Plus P hollow point. Let's go take a look at that one and see if we got any different results. Well, doggone it. Okay, well, our impact camera ran out of memory, so we don't have any footage of that shot, but you can see we had a good hit, good energy dump, and this one, the channel actually goes to here, but it looks like it kind of bounced back a little bit. So very similar results with the Plus P. Not nearly as much penetration as the Hornady American gunner. So let's dig these rounds out and see. Here's our 2 blocks of ballistics gel. Our first Plus P round. Made it about 14.5 inches into the gel. Our second Plus P round was also, the channel was 14.5 inches. The round itself bounced back to 12.5 inches. Our 2 full metal jacket rounds went completely through all 32 inches of gel. Our FTX Lever Revolution was 22.5 inches. And our Hornady American gunner was 21.5 inches. Here's our Hornady Lever Revolution flex tip. This had no expansion whatsoever. I don't know if this is because this was a round that was meant to be fired from a rifle, and it just, being fired out of a pistol, didn't have enough velocity in the barrel to give it the expansion that it needed. But yeah, no expansion whatsoever on this round. Here's our Hornady American gunner, 45 ACP. Had pretty good expansion. Not nearly as much as the Golden Saber round, but this punched much deeper into the gel. Here are our 2 Golden Saber rounds. The one on the right is the one that went further into the gel. The one on the left is the one that bounced back. Both very similar. Beautiful expansion pattern. Pretty impressive rounds. There's a side-by-side of the different rounds. Left to right, our 45 Colt, flex tip lever revolution, and our Hornady American Gunner, and our 2 golden Saber rounds from Remington. Alright everybody, that wraps up this week's episode of Idaho Rifleman. I appreciate the time that y'all took to comment and message me, both through Facebook and YouTube, and give suggestions for what to do with the ballistics gel in this video. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys found it interesting. I certainly didn't expect the full metal jacket rounds to make it all the way through 32 inches of gel, but they did, and they had plenty of power to keep going because I dug around and I wasn't able to find them. So, if you have any other ideas for videos, like I said in the last one, I can be kind of limited on what I can get my hands on for demoing, but I'll sure give it a try. So if you drop it in the comments, I'll see what I can do to make it happen. Also, if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button there on YouTube and hit the notification bell in the upper corner, and that should notify you anytime that I put up a new video on the channel here. As always, take care, God bless, we'll see you next time. Stay safe everybody.